good friends across the water, Elon Musk, is producing phenomenal vehicles that are being produced to a level that there is no question that electric vehicles, not just the future, but they're very much here and now. And I started this company about 4 years ago, and I started looking around at the time and saying, you know what, I want to get my teeth into something which is a little different, a little bit more exciting. And electric cars were being talked about a lot and being moved around a lot at the time. But people weren't really getting into electric two-wheel vehicles as much. And whether you're in a car or an electric car, these things are all wonderful things, but actually electric two-wheel vehicles help aid congestion. And congestion, of course, is a serious consideration today in our cities. So I looked around at the time of what models and what designs were out there in the market, and I wasn't really overly excited about it. So potentially, at some stage, somewhere in my subconscious, I was maybe influenced by the lovely big Honda Goldwings that I used to see as a kid. Forgive me for the attire, but I did at least match colour-wise the motorbike. So one of the things I always find is that people should have choice. And again, as I looked at the market and as to what people were producing in electric vehicles, and there was a company, to give you an example, who produced an electric scooter that looks like this. Now they also have another model, and it looks like this. Now I know you're going to see a pattern forming here, but they also produce a third model that looks like this. And there's no choice. It doesn't excite me. We're not all the same. We don't all have the same tastes and interests. Now in fairness to them, I do produce this model here, which has a nice box in the back of it. But you know, at the end of the day, I always say we go into a computer store and we look at the various different specifications of a laptop, and at the end of the day, we choose the one that we like, whether it's white or black or design or stuff. That's the decision. It's that association, that physical interaction that we choose, and aesthetic that we choose in our design. So I wanted to choose a type of vehicle that would suit my likes and requirements. This is our first model, which is the Volt 60, is a retro style model, inspired by the likes of the Mini, the Fiat 500, so retro style. We also have a model called Volt 70. This is your traditional modern day scooter. Volt 80 is a little different. It's a little half motorbike, half scooter. And that's a fun, funky kind of transformer, as it's often referred to. And then we have a more comfortable, larger maxi scooter. Who said they can't be a little bit fun as well? So we have our big Volt 220. So we actually have 5 models currently at the moment. And we've actually got these whole EU vehicle certified. It took a long time to get to this. And that's 5 models at the moment. We have further 2 in development, which will mean that we will actually be the largest producer of electric two-wheel vehicles of any company in the world. And we're based here in Ireland. One of the things I always say is that quite often you actually have to be an outsider to be an innovator, because a lot of the times when people work in large companies, large wheels move slowly and they're quite tied and bound by a lot of the decision-making processes. If you're a smaller company, you're much more dynamic to be able to make those changes. So this has been shown time and time again in the likes of companies down through the years. This is a well-known electric car manufacturer, and this is their idea of an electric vehicle. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for electric cars and vehicles, but a lot of the companies that are out there are kind of going, well, if we get a car, we take out some bits and we throw in some electric bits, well, we've got an electric car. But you actually have to think completely differently. The likes of the Tesla model have decided to, obviously, they have to start and redesign from the ground up. Because this is different technology completely. You have to think completely different about the way in which you design them. So on a daily basis within our company, there's a lot of things which we actually think about. We have to go through, whether it's production, styles, techniques, whether it's looking at technology, which you'll see on the right-hand side is a flat panel pouch technology. It's brand new. We put it on all of our bikes. And it's incredible because it actually means now we can actually give you something which we couldn't do a year ago. A year ago, one of the problems people always had and the mental blocks they had was, first of all, what was the range? Well, I mean, our vehicles would go up to 90 kilometers. So that basically puts to bed any problem problems and concerns they have. Most people's average commute is well within that. It's 20 or 30 kilometers maybe a day in the cities. But the other thing was always this anxiety about batteries. Well, I'm going to have to replace the battery at some stage, and yes, we did. Probably anywhere between 3 and 5 years. Now that's changed dramatically. We've put in a new battery technology which we call Volt 5. And this battery pack allows you to charge the battery every single day for 5 years, and then it goes to 80% capacity. So if you don't charge your vehicle every day, which you probably won't, you'll get 6, 7, 8 years before it goes to 80% capacity. So you now have a vehicle that has the potential to have one battery pack for the lifetime of a vehicle. So it's a huge leap of faith, something that we couldn't do a year ago. And we've designed the bikes in such a way that they are dynamically can change this. So when new lithium air technology, the next battery technology comes out, we'll rip that right out, we'll put a new battery in and say, yeah, tomorrow you have our new technology. We design these in such a way that they're that adaptable. We haven't put in a lot of money into proprietary technology that we know in a year's time. And we have new production facilities which will allow us to design and change something from start to finish within 3 weeks. So if you wanted, for example, a specific tailor-made bike with a special design change that's slightly different from our vehicles, we can do it within 3 weeks. It's quite ever-changing, very quick and dramatic changes. One of the things we also looked around at the time when we were producing our vehicles is we wanted to have a nice kind of product mix and the things that we think were important to us. That flexibility, aerodynamics, because one of the things with electric vehicles is you have to produce a vehicle that's as aerodynamic as possible, even if you are only traveling 40 kilometers an hour. Obviously drag coefficients, these things are important. We also have innovative anti-puncture technology, which means you won't get a puncture in our tires. It's a simple little thing, but it's clever. Just added peace of mind. You don't have to worry about changing your tire because you won't get punctures in them. And also it added an extra 10% of the actual tire wear as well, so you can actually get an extra 10% out of your tires. We have alarms, immobilizers built in a standard. We can also put GPS tracking devices. We already have devised our second and third generation vehicles as well, so that we will be introducing new technologies to allow people to have not only GPS tracking, but turn-by-turn integrations with your smartphone, feedback systems as well. If there's any trouble, you're in an accident, automatically the system will call the ambulance and bring it right to your location. So all this technology that's actually available now, we'll be putting into our next generation. We also have some incredible coatings that we put on the bikes. That's the nanoparticle coating that just makes the bikes just look fantastic. You don't need to wash your bike anymore. You can actually just get a cloth and the dirt will just bead right off. It really is quite incredible. So there's constant technology that we're always developing with this as well. And one of the other things that we will be moving to new premises within the next year, and one of our social responsibilities, of course, as a company in this field is that we feel there's a lot of things that we can do as a company. Apart from the fact that our facility will have full LED lighting, because it's a no-brainer. Any company who's doing this should completely be LED at this stage. But we will also have a full voltaic panel on our roof, which means we'll be self-sufficient in the electricity that we produce for our facility. We'll be able to produce ourselves. Not only that, but also we use rainwater harvesting systems. So you won't be paying water charges, I'm sorry, but it's because there's enough rain up there to collect and use yourself. And it's a no-brainer when you see the figures and the amount of water that actually falls on our roofs, how much we can actually utilize. So there's a certain social responsibility that can easily be implemented today in these vehicles, in these premises. So I'm hoping in the next couple of years, if you're thinking of buying an electric vehicle, you might do so from one of these two handsome gentlemen here. Electric vehicles are very much here and now. There's a generation that are growing up, which we call a Facebook generation, that are used to plugging in their laptops, their mobile phones, or why not your method of transportation? We use the simple socket in the wall there to charge our vehicles, and it's a no-brainer. My daughter is already coming up to me and thinks it's strange when she sees people cutting their grass. I have a robot lawnmower that cuts my grass. I don't need to cut it. It does it for me, and it's electric, and it's costing me nothing to run. So we use electricity on a day-to-day basis, and it's part of this mental shift that people are already looking for something different, whether it's electric bicycles, electric motor cars, or electric motorcycles. And hopefully we have something new to bring to the market with our designs and our models. So thank you very much. If you want to come to me and ask me some questions afterwards, by all means, or I'm also available on the stand here for all of today.